What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you back, and this is going to be another SwGoH tip series. This is where I try to save you guys time and effort doing stuff across the game. Now we're going to be going over the Ground War Assault Battle here, so yet another reoccurring event. Happens probably around once per month, and there are some special abilities, but we're not even going to cover them in this video because we're going to be saving you time and effort, and that means auto. So there's Jedi and Ewoks that you can use in this assault battle. You can auto with both of those, but my recommendation is going to be probably Jedi. They're going to do it a little bit quicker, I believe. You get some nice rewards. Actually, some really nice rewards. You get mods, blueprints, shards, omegas, everything that you could possibly hope for, you know, in an assault battle. It's one of the best rewards, I think, out of most of them. Now, of course, if you have a Revan, you can auto as well, and that's probably going to be the best option. But for people that don't have Revan yet, and you're gonna definitely need to want to also save time and effort. So I tested a bunch of different Jedi combinations, and the strongest combination is what you're seeing right here. Bastila Zeta lead with both Yodas, Qui-Gon Jinn and Ezra. Now this composition was better than any other sort of Zeta Jedi leadership. We're talking Qui-Gon Jinn, Grandmaster Yoda, there's a few others, and this was the best option. It was about 15% faster, I found, than some of the other sort of combinations. Even just, you know, taking out Qui-Gon Jinn and replacing him with a different character actually slowed down the run. So that's going to be my recommendation. Now you should do the first, second, and bonus tier with that particular team composition, and so you don't have to change your team around. Now when you hit the Mythic tier, you want to actually take out Qui-Gon and Ezra and put in Kenobi and Zeta Barriss. This is gonna, well, actually I don't even think you need the Zeta on Barriss, but we're gonna jump right into the battle. This is the Mythic tier. With this team composition, you should be able to consistently hit the auto button and actually beat the entire event. Now this is a grindy team. It's not a team that does a high amount of damage output, but it's going to actually save you a lot of effort because you can auto the entire thing. The reason why this works is because you have every single character on this team has the capability of dealing with the death mark in wave 4, which I believe is actually the hardest wave of the entire event. That's when you're facing off against Grievous. So really there's not too much to it. You just hit auto and go with this team. Let's actually skip to the 4th wave and take a look at that right now. All right, so we're skipping to the 4th wave. This is the strongest wave, I believe, of the entire battle. And watch what happens with this team. So in this team right now, we have the capability of cleansing the death mark with various characters. Here's a death mark. We got death mark on the Barriss. Oh no, it's on Bastila. Whoops, I got confused there. And watch, Barriss cleanses it off Bastila because when she takes a turn, she cleanses a debuff off the weakest HP ally. But you know, with death mark, there's so much significant damage output going on in focus fire going onto that character that by default, the person with death mark will actually have the lowest HP. So that's going to actually be consistent. Now, we're actually going to get death mark probably a second or a third time, and watch as we deal with it as well. So there's going to be the capability. There's another death mark actually, yeah, on Grandmaster Yoda. Here we go. Cleansed from Bastila. Kenobi can cleanse as well. Even Hermit Yoda, when he applies Master's Training on a character with a debuff, will also cleanse. So you have so much cleanse here that by default, you know, when you get death mark, it's not going to last very long because one of the extra characters on the team are going to cleanse that away. And then with that gone, you really have no concern about beating this guy, General Grievous and his droids. Oh, a 3rd death mark. But guess what? Nope, you're out of there. We didn't even have to cleanse that one. I think it was dead. Yep, We finished the round without even needing to cleanse. But we went through 3 death marks in that round. That's pretty ridiculous, right? So from here on out, it's pretty easy peasy. That's actually the most difficult wave. So we're gonna actually just skip to the end here, and then we'll take a look at also Revan. So we're gonna be skipping to the final encounter now. Now this is the wave where you face off against Count Dooku and Asajj, Poggle, Newt, and I think that's IG-100. So yes, a bunch of separatist characters. So yeah, you know, once you pass wave 4, which I believe is the hardest wave, this wave is definitely, you know, in the bag, and it's a little bit of grind, but it is going to be completely audible and consistent. So very nice. Just hit, you know, put this team in, hit auto, put the phone down, and, you know, you're going to come down to a win when you check it, you know, a few minutes later. Actually, probably more than a few minutes. I think this took about somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes to completely auto this event, but it had a very consistent high 100, basically 100% win rate, but it didn't do enough attempts to confirm. It'll definitely at least be in the high 90 to 95% range. If not, then you may consider wanting to actually put some of your mods on these characters. So if you're running a Revan lead right now in Arena, you probably have some of your best mods. But if you're running like a Sith team, consider maybe putting some of your Sith team mods on these guys. If you're also not having a lot of success and you want to maximize which character goes the fastest, my recommendation would be probably, you know, make that to be one of the Yodas or both of them, because Grandmaster Yoda is a beast, and the more often he goes, he's going to be able to cycle through his turns, and they're very effective in this particular battle because of that sort of lightning bolt green buff on top of the enemy's heads. Yoda can steal that, and then he can spread that to the rest of the team, and that gives a bunch of bonus protection. And guess what happens when you have a bunch of the purple bonus protection with the Zeta Bastila lead? That actually synergizes directly with her leadership. I believe Jedi will have 30 or 35% bonus damage when they have some of that extra purple stuff. So very good. I like it. Now, of course, if we're going to run a Revan lead, this is going to be for the people that don't have Revan yet. You're going to see what it looks like. And also for the people with Revan, I'm going to show you the fastest combination of Jedi that you're going to want to run. It is a little bit different than your Arena team probably. So here it is. All right, so we're going to be moving into the final encounter with a Revan led Jedi team. So most people in Arena are not running Hermit Yoda. They're not running Ezra Bridger. So a little bit different. A lot of people are running Bindo and Kenobi. So this is a little bit different than the current Arena meta with Jedi Revan. So I found out that this is actually the most consistent. Well, actually basically every Jedi Revan team was consistent, but this was actually the quickest Jedi team to clear the entire assault battle. So the reason why I believe that's the case is because Grandmaster Yoda, Bastila, and Ezra have high amounts of damage output compared to all the other sorts of Jedi, and Hermit Yoda with the Master's Training buff and the bunch of assists and stuff like that actually is going to be more beneficial to have on the team than an extra attacking Jedi I found. So that seemed to be also the case there. So I thought that this was actually interesting for you guys that have Revan, and for the people in the future when you do unlock Revan eventually, that this team combination, at least for me, seemed to be the quickest. So, you know, that's nice to know, I guess. And if you find another team that is quicker, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. So that's about it, guys. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and go down in the comments and leave me a comment down below. What do you guys do in this event in particular? What kind of team combinations are you running? And especially for the people that don't have Revan, I'm very curious to hear what you guys do. So until next time, guys, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Cheers.
Force will be with you always.